I got a theory. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So yesterday, I'm scrolling through IG, right? And I see trans. I see the a post that trans did, right? About Wes. Wes and Megan, right? And I was like, nah. Hey, trans don't miss a beat. So I was like, oh, hell no. Nah. Then I saw one by John Bravo. And so let's recap first, right? Before we get into it. Wes met a chick at a club. And in his reenactment, he was at a club and he was with some baddies, according to him, right? But he saw Megan across the way. Bodies moving, music bumping, lights flashing. I don't know, right? And he points at her. You, right? And she was like, me? And he said, yeah, he probably started doing sign language, spelling it out to her. And she didn't know what it meant, but she just knew, cha-ching. So she comes over. A couple days later, Wes is tattooing her name on his body. What did Megan do? What did what did Megan do that these other girls couldn't do? Because he tattooed her name like that, and he put a ring on it. That's when we're going to get to my theory. Now, before we get to the theory, Daddy Wells has infiltrated the circle of trust. Daddy Wells has infiltrated Wes Watson's circle of trust, right? And she was able to gather some intel about Megan, about Wes, and she did a couple videos about it. Now, according to what Daddy Wells was able to get out of somebody in the inner circle, somebody on the spot, Megan has a history. At a very young age, and I'm not going to go into the details because I don't have much, but from what has been said, if you got no money, you get no honey when you're messing with Megan. So let's keep in mind, and a tacky piece of info that I found out after I did my video on the engagement is Wes Watson asked Megan to marry him on Angie's birthday. How petty is that? That's when you know he's never going to get over Angie. Now, my theory is this. It's only a theory, but here's my theory. Wes got down on one knee. He put that ring on Megan's finger. He went in for the kiss and she went like that. Okay? I can't get over that part. He goes in for the kiss, she turns her head, but never stops showing the ring. She made sure that ring was on camera, right? And, you know, they probably partied the night away, and she immediately left after the party was over, and Wes hugged his pillow, went to sleep. And I have a feeling that the morning after the engagement, I'm pretty sure Megan went to a jeweler and she had that ring appraised. I really do. I believe Megan, the very next day, went to a jeweler, got the ring appraised, and the results were not positive. Look, I hope I'm wrong. But like I said, from what we have gathered, right? is that Megan is about her money. So imagine that young lady getting that ring, and in her mind, she's thinking, no matter what happens here, I'm set. And then she got it appraised. And if it wasn't real, or if it was just real poor quality, I could see her confronting him. You know, Wes is like, I was gonna play the clip. I'm not gonna play the clip. But Wes was like, yeah, we're done. You know, 2 days later, we had some arguments, so whatever he said, and he goes, yeah, but I'm done with her. And he did the little hand gesture, right? I'm done. Wes is not the kind. Look, since he's been putting himself in his relationships online, which no content creator should ever do that. It never works out good, right? But since he's been putting all his, lady friends online, I don't think Wes has ever been the one that said to one of them chicks, I'm cool with you. I'm done. And then if you remember, he was doing that same Angie this, Angie that. And Angie was showing where he was just speed dialing. Number after number, call after call after call after call, blowing her phone up. All of this is happening at the worst. Like, I keep saying, Wes needs to focus on his cases, the 2 cases he has against him, the criminal case and the civil case. I feel like this is the time where he really should be in the gym. And he really should be focused. And he really should go watch his old videos and maybe find himself in there. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep it real. I always say I don't have nothing against the dude. You know, I just roast how stupid the things are that he says. But his life is it's a tornado right now. And I really believe he's going to actually serve probably about 2.5, 3 years. And instead of making moves to ensure that he's still going to be making money while he's busted, I don't see him doing that. I see him blowing money every opportunity. And it's one of those things where if you blow the money, then people will give you money thinking you're going to teach them how to blow money, how to have money like that to just blow. It's a weird cycle, right? But I mean, I'm not going to make this a long video. You guys already know I don't do long videos. And I was just blown away. Like I said, when I saw his post, then I saw John's, and like you've known the chick for a month. I'm going to give you 2 months. You already have her name tattooed on you. I think it's twice he tattooed, but we know for sure he did once somewhere on his side right here. He gave her a shoebox full of money. And then maybe he hit her with that cubic zirconia. Or what? No, they got the new ones now. Anyways, it's still, I don't know. I don't think that was a real ring, a real diamond. I don't. It didn't even look good. The ring was ugly. Anyhow, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.